Up your way.
Thank you, Deputy Presiding Officer, and I'm pleased to be a supporter of this motion today. As a nation, the seas are in our blood. It's part of our making, part of our history, our culture, our literature, even from Cynan and Tonau Gwyllt y Môr and Aberdaron to Ceiriog, inviting us all to rhwyfo gyda'r Don i Ynys Môn. But just as the sea has provided inspiration to poets of the past, the question for us as we stand on our shorelines looking to the sea today is how are we going to be inspired anew to take full advantage of that resource as a foundation to create wealth for this generation and future generations. Now, in our sea and on our coastline, there is beauty and leisure to improve the quality of life for the citizens of Wales and to attract visitors. There is food, endless energy. The seas offers a challenge to develop technology and new manufacturing skills to release all of that potential, and all of this contributes to our blue economy. But are all steps being taken? That's the question in terms of taking full advantage of that promise. Now, it's 5 years since the Irish government introduced its strategy to develop its marine economy, harnessing our ocean wealth. It is a nice title. If I can refer to Natural Resources Wales, the Welsh name, Cyfoeth Naturiol Cymru, is a better name. The literal translation of Cyfoeth Naturiol Cymru is Wales's natural wealth, and it refers to the natural wealth, the wider benefit of protecting our environment. We can also look at it as a reference to economic wealth, because certainly as we look towards our coastline and seas, then there is a natural source of resource there which can assist in putting Wales on a firmer foundation in economic terms for the future. What Ireland did was to look at the marine sector in its entirety, and that's exactly what I think we need to do here in Wales. The last Enterprise Committee in the Assembly called for a marine strategy, and I look forward to seeing a consultation on a first Welsh marine and maritime strategy starting this year, but certainly this is something that should have happened many years ago. We'll hear a great deal of talk today about the most prominent element in terms of the potential provided by our seas, which is renewable energy. But, of course, that potential isn't going to release itself. It's not going to volunteer itself. It's the work of government working with business and with higher education in terms of pushing the boundaries and seeking new opportunities. It's a cause of great frustration for me that the UK government still can't make a decision on the future of the Swansea Bay tidal lagoon. Is it the risk element that's holding them back? Well, we do have to take risks. There is an opportunity for Wales to innovate here, and let's not wait for action from the UK government alone. Plaid Cymru has called on the Welsh government to take a stake, £50 million possibly, in this initiative so that the whole of Wales can then benefit as that technology develops and finds its way from Swansea Bay to the rest of the world. There is innovation in my constituency too in this area. Menter Môn, through the Modelised Enterprise Zone, attracting companies from across the world to experiment with the next generation of marine energy production technology off the western coast of the island. And I'm very confident that UNESCO and their incredible underwater kite will create a new industry which will not only employ local people but will also export globally. And it's important to talk of the work of the excellent SEACAMS department at Bangor University in Menai Bridge. Wales can innovate and lead. And talking of SEACAMS endorses what we've already heard. I welcome the funding that has been invested in marine research in Wales, but of course European funding has been crucial to that. There is no assurance from the UK government that they will make up that funding in the future, and that uncertainty, let's be clear about this, threatens to undermine much of the good work that has been done already. I will briefly mention a few other elements of the marine economy that we could develop. Tourism, for example. We need to take the cruise ship industry to the next step on Anglesey by investing in resources. The food sector is also important on Anglesey. Halen Moor and Anglesey sea salt is an example of the purity of our seawater, but we also produce the best mussels in the world, and all of that is exported. So let's invest in processing resources so that we can develop that even further. And to close, it's a strategy that's needed here, and I am pleased that we today have an opportunity to air our views on what should be the various elements of such a strategy. Our marine economy, as we've already heard, is already worth over £2 billion, and I believe that there is potential for huge growth and that we would all benefit from that.